Check, check. Those your sirens or my sirens?
I believe that's yours, man.
Oh, shit. That's brand new. My bad.
What's going on, brother?
Long, short week. So,
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in early. Y'all know what it is, FCP Live Wednesdays, man. We appreciate y'all taking the time. Gonna give it a couple minutes, let some more people join before we get started.
yes, yes.
I'll send this out to a couple people. Lot to get into today, man. A couple things hot off the presses.
Some good news, some bad news. You know, I take it if it's helping my pockets.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Shout out to SKL on the early check-in. Happy belated to you.
Old lady.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say nothing. 21 times. Nah, let me stop.
You know what I mean? Before the B-Day, she was just at the tip of it. Now she's in it. You know what I mean? So now it's just like, I mean, it's a rough crowd now.
Uh-huh.
Can't wiggle around that one.
Yeah, man. Nah, like literally each day, like little movements, interacting with other people in regards to, like their age. The other day, man, I brought up a song and one of these people that work with us didn't know it. I was like, oh no, I'm in that danger zone, Kenny.
Oh, yeah, man. It's dangerous. It's a scary spot. You talking about the general consensus topic. Turns out it's a small niche.
Like I remember them days. Yeah, I remember them days. My brother used to bring up a song on a TV show. Yeah, I used to be looking at him like, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Like, you forget, I'm not around your age. Getting dangerously close to that, man. I don't know. I'm gonna just start asking people, how old are you before I ask you anything.
Word, just like full transparency. Where you at? 80s, 90s? Never seen the 90s? Talk to me.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, I know, right? Like it looks great on IG. Trying to see. I'm gonna go see how it looks on YouTube real quick.
Check my internet bill. Hold on. All them niggas no bread.
Yeah, YouTube looks good. I don't know, kid. They don't want you to be great. I don't know what it is.
Not on a Wednesday. See, payment due. Give me a sec.
Oh shit! So see,
no. See, no, I will not enroll in auto pay. Fuck yeah. Thank you. Payment submitted. See, reduce data speed removed. That's crazy. Hey, so yo, it's Wednesday. Slow that shit up.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
See if that pickup on the side.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Listen, like you said, man, it's a short week. How are you doing with the kids being home?
It's weird because at the school they had the whole it's like a latch a key kind of thing for the holiday week. You can drop the kids off like a long day of PAL. You know what I'm saying? After school type shit. But they don't got it for 3-year-olds. It's just, first grade and up. so it's a bit of a conundrum. Kennedy, she's like, I ain't staying here with these niggas. I was gonna take you to school where my friends is at. I mean, I got a phone jack. I'm good out there. But the oldest hanging with the littlest. They rocking
Mm,
out this week. You know what I'm saying? Just calling every 2 hours. Nobody picking up. Heart attacks. Call back. Oh, my phone died. Oh, he was on the phone. Just dog. I texted you 3 hours ago.
mhm. Yep.
So make sure y'all breathing and shit. You know what I'm saying? So no, we're good. We're good. Just have fresh toast. Yeah. But other than that, they surviving so far. I saw a little incident about 15 minutes ago. We was doing all right. Right. Trampoline Chronicles, man. Little kids don't got balance like that. They hit the floor often. When you light skin, the speed knots, they grow faster than dark skin do. So,
Yeah.
piece to the
Yeah.
forehead.
No,
What about
yeah, man.
yourself? What's the money doing this week?
He's chilling. He's chilling. He's been super chilling. Just on his YouTube vibes, staying up late, waking up late, living a dream. You know what I mean? And it's funny you talk about like the trampoline stuff. I think when they're kids, it's always that test of what if I jump and then I do this? You know what I mean? Like there's always like test your limits, test your might, see how like athletic, how daring you can be until to your point, you come in contact with gravity, and gravity's undefeated, man. Always.
Undefeated. It's first and father time. You two got to
That's a
go at it
fact.
one day. It's
Big
really
fact.
up.
Let me adjust this real quick.
Another thing with the girls this weekend, the playoffs started for the CYO. Uh, and Kenny, it was weird. It was two games, Saturday game, Sunday game. The Sunday game don't exist. But she went Saturday. Saturday come, take care of business. All right, we got a game tomorrow. Rivals, crosstown dudes.
Mm.
Parents a little spicy, all good because we Kanye. You know what I'm saying? We out here, we representing. You know what I'm saying?
Just be kind.
But like any other game, tough for fans to be loud on the other side when the points don't match the emotion.
This is true.
Yeah, you know what I
This
mean,
is true.
if you ever been to Philly and as an away fan, an away team is up, you can talk your shit, but you said keep that at a low volume. You know what I'm saying? It's at your
Yeah.
crib. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we was on
Ain't
the other
lying.
side of town, ready to talk hella shit, but we never had a point where we had more points than them. So it was quiet. You know what I mean? Like rebound, rebound. Just another one. You know what I mean? But lost on Sunday, so every teams got bounced. But Savannah, she's still in it. She got a game this weekend, so see how that go. But yeah, man, I thought the Kenny squad had it, man. It was number 2 in the season. It was doing good.
All right, all
White
right.
basket on Sunday. You know,
Yeah.
it's,
No,
what's up,
yeah,
Tanya?
man. Yeah, it's tough business, man. I don't have to tell you, right? You played youth sports, you played high school football and all that. It's you win some, you lose some, but it hurts. It hurts, and then you know what I mean. There's nothing like when people are talking trash, and there's nothing you can physically do about it, right? Like you're trying to
Outside of you,
will telepathically through your what I'm saying, your youth. Like, come on, guys, like turn it around, man. Like let's give us something to talk about. And when it just doesn't translate to what's happening on the court, oh man, like that can be something rough. That can be real rough.
bro, the final score was like 2-6. Buy a basket. You know, just one, man. Just give me one. Didn't get it. Did not get it for life. But,
Yeah. So yeah, man, this week workout vibes been a little different, man. Mixing it up, me and the missus doing some Zumba. We found this real cool uh person on YouTube that does the Zumba classes. So it's like a mix of like salsa, cumbia, and all this other like dance routine. And it's very interesting, right? Like at one point, I felt like I was doing that like Ice JJ Fish. Remember when Homeboy was doing like all of this joint, right? Like, but my biggest fear, man, and this is why I'm glad my son is not like one of those big TikTok people. My biggest fear is somebody like filming us doing these dances because I can feel that this shit don't look right at times. So I could just imagine what like a full shot of my wife and I doing these Zumba workouts would look like. Yeah, so that's a real fear right now, bro.
No, hey, get your flexibility up though. Always a plus. And it's like shape.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We were talking about that last week.
Yeah.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Yeah, man.
Like a crook.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a fact. But yeah, it's a good workout. You know what I mean? And it's great to, just be in the mix. It gives me and wifey some time to get away from the traditional like burpees and weights and all that garbage. Just have some fun while burning some calories. So, if you ever been nervous about doing Zumba, man, just give it a shot, man. Try it. It's fun. You don't have to wait until you go to like a class with other people where you feel like you're being judged. You can do it right in the crib, man. Just turn on YouTube, know what I'm saying? And have some fun, man. It's cool.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hell yeah. This past Tuesday, man, every other Tuesday, I get the pleasure of presenting to the new nurses that are coming into our health system. And, the last 2 weeks, I ain't really been in the office like that, bro. So I was like, you know what? Let me throw on the 3-piece today, man.
Okay.
I was like, let me little razzle dazzle, you know what I mean?
Feel a little special.
Yeah. So, I throw it on, I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like, all right, like,
That shit out.
going to work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just go to work. So, I show up at work. Now, you know how it is. Like, people know, like me, I'm very comfortable, like in some sneakers or whatever, maybe a collared shirt. But they saw the whole like outfit. They was like, where's you going? Like, where's the interview? Like, what the hell is happening today that you got all this going on? You know what I'm saying? I was just like, it's random Tuesday.
Explain you're fresh.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? The truth needs no explanation, baby. It's a good Tuesday, man. It's a good Tuesday, right? We got Good Friday, right? I made it a good Tuesday. That's all. But the funniest thing now was when I come home. So I take off my jacket, and wifey didn't see the full like setup, right? She got like a glimpse of like the pants and the shirt, but she didn't see the full get up. So now when I take off everything, now she looking at me. The first look is like the evil, sexy face. You know what I'm saying? Like she like ready to like, what I'm saying, take control of her brother. Second face was like, who the hell you dressing like that for? You know what I mean? Like
that quick sugar to shit, just like that.
Just like that. But yeah, man, it was cool. It was cool to, put it on for a Tuesday, man. It was different.
You gotta, I mean, ain't no wrong with stepping out the box. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes you feel good. And plus, like, she got them in the closet. You gotta crack them out of some point.
You feel me?
What I'm saying? You want to collect too much dust. Fuck around, you won't be that size no more.
That's a fact.
So,
that's a fact. We getting random snowstorms and executive orders. I don't know if I'm gonna have another chance to look like this.
That's
what I mean?
That's true. That's
true. So outside of that though, man, I saw another really, really funny reel that said this Easter we're gonna have to paint potatoes, y'all, because these eggs are way too expensive to be playing games with. That shit had me in tears, bro. Real big.
Yeah, the bacon, egg, and cheese has gone up.
What?
Yeah, because I saw another meme where that dude was like, "You got the eggs?" She's like, "Throw it back where the coop at." Coop, all right. Had them grade A's in the back. He's bagging up eggs and shit. I was dying. I was like, nasty inside.
That's a fact. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you got the egg hookup right now, man, you walking around here like ghosts. Oh man. All right, man. So moving over to recognitions and awareness, man. Take this first one, man. I know this is special to you.
Yeah, the missus, man. She getting up there, man. 20 plus. Man, love you, man. Had a good weekend. Getting hit again, getting cracked over the head with that Valentine's birthday back to back. Every year, man. Yeah, but it's always love. It's always cool. Speaking of Valentine's, shouts to the Mr. Course birthday. I almost had a crash out situation on Valentine's.
Really?
We was home. We had the kids. My oldest stayed at grandma, so it was just, us and the little ones. We was chilling. It was Valentine's though. Jen goes, "Well, grab some eat." Fuck it. I was like, "Hey, going out to eat today?" It was like 7:15. I was like, pizza, like bring it back home type shit. She was like, "Yeah, we can do that. We can go out to eat." I was like, might be pushing, but you know what? I'm gonna call.
Mm.
We're trying to go to the spot for a good 2 months on the low. Just us though. Just had no time. Like, you know what? Tonight's tonight. Fuck it. Call him. Say, hey man, I know, I know tonight's a bad night for y'all, but I can get there in like 5, 10 minutes. You see like 4 people. She looks around. She looks like I can't see her. But, you know, she gives the whole. Said 5 minutes. I was like, leaving right now. I'm gonna call. Pack the kids up. Real time, 15 minutes. I drop right. So we get there. I'm like, and I see it's busy. I'm getting through the couples, niggas getting flowers and shit, just standing there. You know what I mean? I'm like, move, losers. I'm not celebrating this. I'm trying to eat. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I get there. I was like, hey, called a little while ago. 4, being 5, 10 minutes ago. She was like, speak to the other lady, low Spanish. I was like, fuck, I don't speak low Spanish. She leaves, comes back. Manager comes, hey, can I help you? Like, I wasn't talking to you, but I think it was talking right here.
Yeah, man.
Real fast. It was like 7:55. I know, man, 8 o'clock reservations, and niggas just standing there like, I hope this nigga don't think he gonna squeeze in with this little baby and shit. You know?
That's
Like,
right.
you know what I mean? I'm trying to squeeze right in with this baby and shit, right? So they like, I'm like, yeah, I spoke to one of y'all. They're like, oh, I know who you spoke to. I'm like, it was 15 minutes ago. Just y'all 2 here. What do you mean you don't know who I spoke to? Either you or you.
That's right.
Either A and B. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of y'all picked up this phone. One of y'all said, get here. I'm here. Where's my table? Right?
Mm-hmm.
She go get the chef. Heavy set nigga, right? Fake security. Comes to the front. Hey, guys, we got a problem? For some reason, the line, do we have a problem, is a trigger. I didn't know it's a
Yeah.
trigger to this very moment, right? So here, hey, guys, got a problem? I say, you know what? We have a fucking problem. She took the phone. She set this reservation for 7:45, 7:55. I ain't sitting down. Y'all are crowded as fuck. Just let me know. Like, there's like, sir, we apologize. Got a lot of reservations coming in. They can sit you down maybe 30, 40 minutes. I'm like, so you don't have my table right now? Just let me know so I can leave. I'm not gonna sit here and wait. There's like, we're so sorry. We can't accommodate you and your guests right now. Like, picking up the kids and shit. Like, yeah, out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, excuse me, flower nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm tech getting through the door. So now we all back in the car, still hungry. And I was like, oh man, it was nasty, man. What do you in the East? Went to a diner. Some regular shit.
Damn.
It's like, fuck it, man. I ain't doing this shit,
Oh
man. But
man.
hey, Valentine's. Don't 740 reservations don't exist, man. Don't exist,
Yeah,
bro.
nah.
But the weekend was cool. How was your Valentine's? My bad, bro.
Oh no, it's so good, man. We kept it real in the crib vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like wifey set up a nice little vibe for us, man. Just watch some shows, you know what I mean? We'll get into it later, but it's just pretty much binge watched Love is Blind, you know what I'm saying? Had some drinks, some food.
Season 8, right?
So huh? Yeah,
Season
man.
8, right?
Season 8. Season 8 is in action, man. But yeah, man, chill vibes. Saturday, she went to hang out with her sister. Happy belated birthday to Griseli. You know what I mean? And then Sunday, man, it's just we will get into that a little later, man. I don't want everybody knowing the business, but Sunday was a interesting day. We'll just put it like that.
Yeah. Take it.
Yeah, man. So outside of that, definitely happy heavenly birthday to my cousin Wayne. He passed away a couple of years ago. He's a Valentine's baby himself. One of the smoothest, funniest dudes I ever knew. Had a lot of style, had a lot of energy, a lot of pizzazz, man. And definitely, God rest his soul. Also RIP to my cousin Frank, man, who passed away, I believe a couple weeks ago. Yeah, man, it's that age, man. It's that scary age where, as you get older, you start to see, your people who were older, unfortunately hitting that stride where you're just like trying to enjoy them as much as possible. So definitely sending prayers and well wishes to anybody out there who has lost anybody, has anybody who's ill. Because trust me, it's been a rough year for our family to start. So we definitely sympathize with you.
condolences and peace and blessings for sure.
Yes. But quick money alert. Once again, shout out to Ramel. Always doing this thing. Episode 5 of Economic Empowerment Podcast is out, man. The key to success in hotel investing. Shout out to Damian Smith. He features on that episode, giving a lot of good gems on, property management, how to leverage technology the right way. And one of the things I like is how he speaks to the human aspect of it, right? It's very important that we always remember we can have all the AI functionalities in a system and utilize them to do all of these great things. But if you don't have a human behind them to fact check, to quantify, to just vet, it can run you into a lot of issues.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Leaning on the human side of things, always have to transact you too. Oh,
Yeah.
if I can relate to you on any level, I don't mind reaching in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's always a helpful feeling. Always helpful
Yes.
for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's happening? Yeah, I had to skip that one. Main typo thing. But I got
No
a question for you.
problem.
You're around the guys. Sometimes it's a couples thing. It's always the question, yo, when the next guy's trip, when the next girl's trip. You get a little static. You fix static. It's like, yeah, you can go. But when it's the girls' trip, it's like, oh, dope. Have fun. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, who going? Oh, like 10 of us. Hey, girls, 2 guys. What?
Ain't no
How
fucking
many what?
girls trip.
I ain't no. How many? It's too many. That's one too many legs for me. Why?
Yeah.
What's?
At that point, it's me and who? I didn't know I was going.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, why would they be on the girls' trip?
Yeah.
I'm not. Gay besties. Get with the painting nails and all that. I'm like, I'm gonna ask a question. A local, excuse my language, a local dick's allowed on a girls' trip.
This is one of those situations, man, where you just kind of got to pick your battles. You got to pick your battles, man. There are some exceptions to the rule, apparently. In this particular case, you just have to be trusting enough of your partner that this non-female is going on this trip and everything's going to be kosher. I mean, that's the world we live in today. Yeah.
Speaking of the world we live in today, this is a 2-way street. Oh, how many are going? I was gonna be 10 of us, man. Like 8 dudes, like 2 girls. But they dykes though. Is that flying? I was like, wait a minute. She likes what? She likes girls.
So this is where it gets interesting, right? Because this is where it gets very interesting. I have never been in that situation or seen anyone or know anyone who's been in that situation. I'd be interested to see what their girl would say because lesbians come in different forms, and it would be very interesting to see if it was a bad lesbian. Would you be okay with this lesbian going on a trip with your man, ladies? That's a legit question.
Don't get me wrong. Like, and then there's levels to the other side, right? It could be the very, the feminine lesbian. The opposite. I mean, the bull dacker. You would if she would have assumed it was the bull dagger, would you correct her? And no, it's the feminine one. It's the one that like galley girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, does it make it better? Worse?
You know what's funny, man? I'm at that big age where I'm just be honest, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because here's the thing, right? It's like it ain't worth the issue. It really ain't. You know what I mean? Like, because here's the thing, right? Even if only physically only her girls are going on the trip, right? There's guys there. So even if
Mhm.
they're not traveling with the guy, they're going to see guys where they're going. So I'm honestly on the thing like, I trust you. Don't bring no shit back here. We good money. You know what I'm saying? I feel that should go both ways in relationships. That is just
Two-way street.
me.
Two-way street.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm not here to tell you how to do your thing out there, but I know that's how me and my lady rolling. And but that's a great question, man. I'm interested to hear what people out there got to say about that situation.
I almost want to test the waters on you. I'm curious, see where it goes. just to have a convo with my lady. How many
Yeah.
going? 10 and a possible? Excuse me? What game y'all playing? It's like, yeah. Oh, man. Only Mrs. Lee said, if there's lesbians, go to Butch will be considered the equivalent to go. But no Butches should say it. Hater. But,
we 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 can dive into that on Saturday, man. We'll have a more candid
yeah,
conversation.
we'll chitty chat about that one for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Save that one. All right, man. And we're gonna get into Love is Blind later, but this question had me dying and I had to bring it here. What does I haven't necessarily cheated on anyone mean?
Mm.
Like if you're if, like ladies and gentlemen, if you're asking someone, have you ever cheated on anybody? And they say, I haven't necessarily cheated on anybody. What's the first thing you're gonna say?
The famous words of Ross from Friends. We was on a break. like, we had a blowout. Shit wasn't working for about 72 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Fell, landed, sneezed in the box, back home. Never happened. Um, that's what comes to mind. We were on a break. That's the only way they could get out of that one legit.
Okay. Okay.
What's your version of it?
If somebody said that to me, I'd be like, especially in my heyday, I was like, I know that. I know exactly what that means. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you play them games out here. You play them games out here. And at that point, I know, she a Rolling Stone. Like, this is going to be either very interesting and then we're probably going to make each other's lives very happy or very wild or very upsetting and toxic. But that tells me a lot about who I'm about to get into a potential situation with. That's crazy. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. So quick question, man, and this is for anybody out there who, has a work somewhere where they leverage a database to just run reports and get information. A bit technical, but we have some savvy guests and audience. Do you feel like, I'll give you a perfect example. If your architectural company had to say, what are the top 3 best designs that we've done in the last 5 years? Do you feel like within your database, you'd be able to easily pull that information?
I think I would. I could. But I kind of have a cheat code because I was there during that time frame, so I'm able to remember the 100 plus jobs per year and the final outcome. How they all came and look. And it's not a real organization as far as the best designs going down. It's all off of memory, honestly. We don't classify or pull jobs out that way. Whether it be residential, commercial, whatever field it was in, you kind of just got to go to memory bank. And there's so much fucking information there. Thank God I can remember a certain job number. I still remember like weird job numbers from like 2005. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that shit, they still kicking? That's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's some things like that. Thank God I just happen to have a good memory in that aspect. So I'm always able to pull back from there, go into the database and pull some shit if I needed to.
Yeah, man, that's called job security. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that is called job security. So that's great. Um in bigger companies, of course, we have different databases, different reporting systems. Some people leverage Tableau, that's a software that allows you to take a bunch of data from this system, from that system, put it together, find a common identifier, and then push out reports, right? So now you would think that in this day and age, if you are such a highly profitable company, that these databases are pretty savvy. You know, you could just send me something and I'll get it back out to you, let you know how it goes. I am
Mhm.
learning over the last year or two that there is a dangerous game of our database is not that sophisticated being played out here. And it is just, it's mind boggling because I'm like, there's got to be some legal shit that we can do to go after this because it's not making sense. Like, I got the information, you got the information, I can see it. How is it that you can't see it? Something isn't adding up,
So,
man. The math ain't mathing. So I don't know.
hmm. Is there a way to improve it, or is it just you're in too deep and it's just too late?
Oh, absolutely, because I know they got the money to do it, and this is the company that we're working with. Now, this is not where I work. This is another company that we're dealing with. We're trying to understand how the hell they can't figure their stuff out when they're the ones who send us information all the time. So it's just nasty back and forth about we don't understand what your issue is. Fix it before it gets ugly. And I'm just
Yeah.
wondering, like, am I the only one out here that has to deal with a company that just can't get their information together? It's crazy.
Yeah. It's weird when it's just too much information to organize. You just don't know where to start. But the best way to start is fucking start, bro. At least if
Yeah,
we start today, we'll be done in a year. Instead of
that's a
coming
fact.
next year, be like, "You still got this problem?" Yeah, bro.
Mhm.
Remember when you do shit last year when we asked this question? I mean, like, there has to be the ball has to roll at some point. For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely, man. All right. So switching over real quick to this can't be life segment, man. I don't know if I feel safe or comfortable getting on a plane. I'm hearing reports that we have seen more than usual plane crashes in the last month or so. And this last one in Toronto, the crash landing at the airport when the plane pretty much rolled. Scary times, man. First of all, prayers to anybody who's involved with that or knew anybody who was involved with that. But something going on, bro. Is it? Do you think it's that we're just hearing about it more often, or
That's what I think
like,
we are. I feel like planes always crashed. Don't get me wrong.
Mhm.
Like shit has happened between 9/11 and the last 30 days. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like for whatever reason, the frequency this last 6 8 weeks has been a little nuts. But I'm curious to know the fact that it is happening. It's just gaining more eyes, more traction in that regard. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, man.
um, and hey, the fact that people just always have phones on them, they always gonna record some shit. The one, the Delta plane in Toronto, I seen from two views. The dude literally being saved to get off the plane upside
Mhm.
down. And another one with dude was like on the side, just watching it comment like, doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, 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 flipped. Oh, this is terrible.
Yeah.
But you never drop the camera. I was just like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard to know what is bad when you still recording.
Yeah.
But check ticket prices, bro. They're not dropping.
Yeah,
Like
man. I don't know. I don't
like
know. Scary
like
times,
mommy
man.
always
Scary
was scared of
times.
planes. This shit is not helping. You know what I'm saying? Like at all. Like
Yeah.
should we all be like, no, get on the plane. This should be safe. Like the possibility, ha ha ha. Like nah, it was looking funny in the like the last couple weeks, bro. Where that train schedule?
Mhm.
Damn. But yeah, it's been nasty, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, man. Moving over to politics as usual segment, man. New Yorkers. Listen, if you remember, January began congestion pricing. People have been
Mhm.
complaining. There's been lawsuits filed, and people have actually been showing you workarounds, ways to avoid it. I feel for my New Jerseyans, man. Y'all got the double whammy because Same time congestion pricing kicked in, the tolls were raised.
Yeah.
So now your man Trump posts today, congestion pricing is dead. Manhattan and all of New York is saved. Long live the king, bro. Like now I'm conflicted. I'm just gonna leave this off. I'm conflicted because I got some issues with everything else that's going on, but this one right here, I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this one. I'm gonna see where this goes because granted, like he's saying is that they're going to try and end the program, but there's a process to this, guys. I don't want y'all going out there driving tonight like, yeah, we ain't gotta get charged. Nope, no, don't do that. It's gonna
Yeah.
take time.
It'll take some time. I was cool with the statement until I saw the outro. Like I was like, oh, congestion pricing is dead. Manhattan, all New York is safe. Period. I was riding with him up until that period. I was like, yeah, man, Brooklyn Bridge with a toll sounds nuts. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even sure if they charge it both ways or not, but the fact that there's a toll over there is crazy, you know? Then
Mhm.
my nigga said, long live the king. Wait a minute. He ain't got nothing to do with neither. He
Yeah, man.
just writing you just throwing at the end of shit. All right, bro.
Yeah,
You got it. You got it.
yeah. So
Like you said, if
somebody,
uh,
yeah, no, good.
I'm not gonna say like you just were saying a little while ago. I feel bad for the people that work in the 60s and down, whether you own a store, especially if it's in a food business. You need fresh bread delivered to your bakery every morning type shit. You know what I mean? Or your store, your deli. Your prices went up because of toll increases for deliveries that you need coming into town. For the last 6, 8 weeks, just getting banged out on Easy Pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no recourse, there's no refund, there's no like, yo, what about if it's gone? It's like Easy Pass, like, hey man, hey bro,
Yeah, no.
you know how our refund system work? Because we ain't got one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel bad for those people.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And the New York Post wording was wild. It was like New York City's spectacularly unpopular congestion pricing scheme is on death row as the
Mm,
Trump administration announced Wednesday it is pulling its approval of the toll, slamming it as a backwards and unfair in a major blow to Governor Kathy Hochul. They were talking about the Department of Transportation's Federal Highway Administration terminated the approval of the program, according to a letter from the Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy sent to Governor Hochul this afternoon. So it's interesting to hear some of the conversations that have been happening so far. What they think is this is just a way for Governor Hochul, who's going to see Trump in the next couple of weeks. I think they have a meeting that they both have to be at. And, when they sit down, is getting rid of congestion pricing going to yield Trump probably giving more federal money? I mean, it seems like he's making his way through New York trying to grease the wheels so he can get some other things to happen, man. I hope our officials are very smart about what they do in the next month or so. Because I think, and this is just from my point of view, right? Other people might be impacted different from these executive orders. But I think for the most part, New York has been pretty sheltered in a lot of the things that we have in place as far as protections in healthcare and
mm,
the way we are enforcing some of our programs and pretty much adjusting and staying the course. If he got Adams off, got the charges dropped. Now, if he comes in, gets rid of congestion pricing, but then gives federal money. So now you got the governor, you got the mayor.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like what we got left is Schumer. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
it. That's it.
we got,
I mean, one more domino. Yeah,
yeah, you know
he's
what I
pushed
mean?
every
So,
domino he could in this short
yeah,
span. A
yeah,
long winter.
yeah. So I'm really just hoping that while this is a good thing for those people who have, just been incurring these charges and just trying to fight through it, I hope it doesn't lead to something else eventually being impacted here in New York, man. But we'll see.
Yeah, man.
Hmm. All right, keeping it politics as usual, man. Military efforts as far as recruiting, right? Most of you have probably seen several different setups where you see military officials recruiting. And it turns out that they're actually backing out of recruiting. And this is kudos to Kenny for sharing this with me. They're backing out of recruiting at a prestige science and engineering conference as part of what they're calling the DEI purge. And the article reads military organizations have backed out of the science and technology conference set for this weekend as part of a new Pentagon policy that bans diversity focused events. This conference is called the Becoming Everything You Are. It was formerly known as the Black Engineer of the Year Award Conference. They have had a record of supporting and celebrating military employment as a civilian or service member and has consistently helped the Defense Department recruit hundreds, y'all, of young professionals, said Tyrone Taborn, publisher, chairman, and CEO of Career Communications Group, which is behind the nearly 40-year-old event. Now, when you start to think about this and you start to think about how the executive order says you can no longer base recruitments or funding around race, around ethnicity, or gender, it should be merit based, it should be based on performance. We're really going to now say that, well, let's stop going to these focused events and let's go to a general event and hope that in this general event, we're going to get the best that we can get to go defend this country. Talk to me, Kenny. I'm lost, man.
Bro, the rollback of these civil rights accomplishments day by day, bro, it's pissing me off. I'm not sure where to categorize this on my anger level. Like, don't get me wrong, like, and we're still pretty new to being accepted into places that weren't fond of us or our color. DEI was just kind of a push to let you know, like, other people exist other than you. Their need to want to stay in control and not let go of any power to that capacity kind of keeps the thumb on our neck and we can't move. So they just keep cutting it. This rollback line shit, bro. These niggas is like a no hose ball. Bring whoever back. They don't care. I don't hate this one.
I just hope this shit applies if they try and force some draft nonsense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this should need to be across the board. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want no disclaimer in there. Oh, but if we have to draft, we can go back for the diversity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, this is crazy. This is crazy.
First on that line.
That's wild. That's wild. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh man, and the Trump administration keeps on rolling, man. They informed schools and universities that they have 2 weeks, y'all. 2 weeks to eliminate DEI programs. Department of Education has given schools and universities that receive federal funding this time frame to eliminate diversity initiatives or risk losing that federal funding. The DOE has directed institutions from preschools to colleges to stop using racial preferences in admissions, financial aid, hiring, and other areas. In a letter sent last week, the directive extends President Trump's executive order banning diversity, equity, and inclusion programs as part of his fight against wokeness. Now, the toughest thing about the
post-game version is like what's it look like if they just said or what? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like what's the end game to that? And I think if it's they're on the benefit of any federal aid, it's going to hurt those with financial aid and others with certain federal loans who are in school, students. Like, what are you going to take away my scholarship? If I have a partial here and the rest is being paid for via federal aid / financial aid, just going dismiss me? Like, because my school didn't want to get rid of the DEI program? Like I want to know where's the line drawn in that regard. Like, if they said and what or what?
Yeah, that's exactly what it would be, man. So part of the presentations I do biweekly for the nursing orientation is talking about diversity at our health system, and now the conversation is a bit different, right? Before, everything was thriving, everything was out there, and it was just about, all right, well, this is how you get involved. This is what this means. These are the terminologies, and this is what they mean. And now it becomes a different situation where the conversation is now, how are we going to navigate this new culture? And one of the toughest things that I think about, Kenny, are those people who have gotten involved in the DEI space over the last, let's say, year and a half, and they just learned all this stuff. Like they probably just got a master's, just got a job, and now they're being told thank you, but no thank you. And now they probably have to about face to, some other occupation that they weren't even thinking about, or they have to now learn the new language of being able to still foster opportunities for underprivileged or underrepresented groups. I don't know what other words they're going to try and ban out there, but we will find a way to navigate and recreate, and we'll send everybody the messages underground. But I think the biggest thing here is, it really sucks because we were just starting to get some sort of real foundation of education into the schools. But the one thing I hope for everyone out there is that do not give up. Do not feel deterred. The information is still out there. There are platforms just like the one we're on now, where if you want people to still learn something, if you want to teach your kids, you can do it yourself. You know what I mean? You can find a way for them to still get the information, because it's very important, because as we move along in cultures, right, they say the culture dies with generations if it's not preserved. So it's up to us to keep things going forward. So, but we bring you the news here so you can do with it as you please, because that's what's out there, y'all. Freedom cage.
Yep. Get in here.
And just moving in a stand your ground situation, man. I love this. President Donald Trump was appointed the chairman of the Kennedy Center and all of their events. And he posted that he was installing one of his most feared local, and I got to look up with this word, I've never heard it before, apparatchiks. Don't ask me what that means.
This guy.
You know what I'm saying? It is spelled APPARATCHIKS. And Richard, the name is Richard Grinnell, to run the Kennedy Center in Washington so that there would be no more anti-American propaganda. So now, with that happening, Issa Rae, you might know her, you know what I'm saying? Very popular actress and writer, director. And Shonda Rhimes. I mean, if you don't know who that is, man, you probably don't watch television.
Yeah,
and other artists have officially cut their ties with with the Kennedy Center. And I hate that this has to be associated with, your daughter, but it is what it is. But hey, maybe she's the one that creates one that all of this stuff is not, going on. But the key thing here is, people always ask, what can I do? How do we combat all of this stuff that's happening? Well, if you have some sense of how you spend your dollars or how you participate and contribute to things, these are people who are saying, no, we don't need to come perform over there. We don't need to bring no more business over there. If you don't like us, we're not going to perform for y'all. So shout out to Issa Rae, Shonda, all the other artists who are no longer going to be either performing or doing any type of contributions here while this is going on.
I wonder if Dave Chappelle is going to give his Mark Twain award back.
Nah.
But I'm not going back, though. But I won't be back in that building. Oh, man. I'll put this in the back of my other awards. It won't be in the front no more. It's racist. Speaking with Trump, his boy Elon, there was some other weird news regarding Elon, away from the Oval for once. But there was a lady named Ashley St. Clair. She revealed that she gave birth to Elon Musk's 13th child, allegedly. Not sure if it's a fact or not, but she posted it, so I assume it's real. Did you know the nigga had 13 kids?
Yo, I think I saw somebody on a podcast talking about it. Like, oh, yeah, I think it was Meek Mill tweeted about it. Like, I can't let this dude outdo me or something like that.
But this woman, St. Plant, she revealed on social media, she didn't want to come out forthright because she's trying to protect the privacy of her child. But the announcement sparked a ton of reactions online. Some celebrating, a lot criticizing. But Elon Musk seemed unfazed. This is his 13th kid, 4 different females, out here slinging and cutting budgets. I don't know. I don't know what to tell niggas, man. The richest nigga out there. I don't have to tell them what to do. You might have more
Yeah.
money on the low.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know, man. I don't know where to go with that.
No, I agree. I agree, man. And when you have the president, I don't think I've ever seen the president of the United States be interviewed with a billionaire at the same time, like by another interviewer. Like this is new times. This is it's clear what is happening right now. And if you ain't got enough money or enough knowledge to make the right move,
Resources.
yo, there's nothing you can do about it. There's honestly
Really
nothing
do.
you can do about it, man. It's
I
crazy.
can't even order the same amount of egg sandwiches in a week anymore. I say, nah, used to get 3 weeks, just one now. Just one now. I stretch these eggs out. Ugh. Um, but hey, man, it's the third Wednesday of the month. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes,
We got the
sir. Yes,
Fatherhood
sir.
series popping off.
That's right, man. FCP Dad Series, man. Once again, we appreciate y'all hanging with us. Everybody on IG, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, X. We appreciate all y'all and TikTok. You know what I mean? Anybody over there, holla at us, let us know what's up. Yes, and man, today we are focusing in on family time. This is very crucial when we talk about the bonding period, when we talk about taking advantage of your kids if you have them while they are, you know what I'm saying, young and they want to actually spend some time with you before they hit that grand age where you probably saying hi and bye to the point where you begging them to come visit you or give you a phone call, right?
Facts.
And I think back often to, of course, my dad. I mean, I think one of the coolest things that he did was he tried to have as much time with me as possible, given his disability, whether it was just sitting outside having really good conversations. When I had, I had an injury in in my sophomore year of high school, he actually, rode in the cab with me every day to school, just so
Nice.
I could get there, and actually sat in the class with me just to make sure it wasn't nobody messing with me. So I'm really thankful for that. And yeah, man, he was the first one, show me my first porno. You know what I mean? Like that. Dad made
Oh, I
sure.
ain't know that story. So
Yeah,
time
man.
out. Time out. We have to peel the layers back on this one. Nah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, no, dad made sure every time like we were like alone, it was like something, educational or something fun. Um, so now, we are the dads of today and it's a different time, right? You know what I mean? I think society demands a lot more of us, and we try to be as fair as possible to the kids in our lives, to the women in our lives. So, I'll just flat out ask you, brother, like, what does family time mean to you?
Ooh, nice question. It means a lot. I can't say it means the world because that's bigger than what I can hold. I can hold these three. You know what I'm saying? So it's always appreciated that they do take the time when they see I am trying to have the
Hmm.
time. Um, what I have been doing. There's 2 things I've been trying to do to help with the family time thing is not to be so dismissive quickly or answer the question so fast. When the question is asked now, and it might seem a little off base, I repeat it in my voice. Let them hear what I'm saying, and make sure they understand what they're asking me in real time. Like it's a stupid ass question, but I'm here to entertain it with you if you want to bring it to me. You know what I mean? So that's one thing I've been doing. And when they hear the gun, they go, "Yeah, you know what? I don't want to do this." You know what I'm saying? And it just goes somewhere else, right? The second thing, as far as making the family time be more positive, is like if I am angry, I just kind of shut down. So now there's
Mm,
no real interaction ain't happening. I'm still trying to find a way to suppress whatever I'm mad at because it won't be family based, whatever it may be. But I kind of bring it home with me, whatever it may be. So I kind of shut down and be as friendly or smiling or not too conversation wise. How's your day? You know what I mean? Like, get the I'm walking away from the finish the answer and shit. I'm like, that ain't cool. You ain't helping nobody with that. You ain't really
yeah.
want to know. You just ask the routine. But I'm working on that to kind of put whatever negative emotions aside and kind of focus on positive, living in the moment with that.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
good.
appreciate the family time when it is there. Uh, Sex and family time and it's competition time at the same time. It's going to be like it's one of my struggles, man. But I truly do enjoy and love it. What about you, Mark, man? What does family time mean to you in 2025?
Oh man, it means everything. It's definitely heightened, of course, now that both my parents are gone. So now I look at him and I'm like, well, he feels it on his end as far as my mom, but it's interesting with him because he likes his solitude like I do. So there's times where I'll bother him and then he'll be like, yo, dude, not right now. Like, what I'm saying? Like, this ain't it. And then, kid you not, man, like an hour, 2 hours later, I'm doing my thing. And then here he come, like I can hear the footsteps. I'm like, now ain't the time. He'll just come in. He's like, I just want to love you. Like, he's funny. He's a funny
Quick,
character.
real quick.
Yeah, yeah, man. But it means a lot to me because I know anything happens to me tomorrow, right? It's not like they're gonna hang up my employee ID at the job. You know what I'm saying? It's not like any of this stuff that goes on outside of my family is really gonna matter. So when I do get to speak to him and talk to him and hang out with him, it's important because I'm pretty much laying the ground, what I'm saying, laying the groundwork for how he's gonna be and
Facts.
how he's going to look at life, how he's going to look at when he has questions or when he wants support or when he's having an emotional time and he doesn't know if he can cry around me or not. And I think he knows he can cry around me. It's just he wants to be tough for his dad, so he'll
Yeah.
he'll he'll hide his face. You know what I mean? Or he
You
won't
know, I
let
can
me
see
see
you,
him
right?
do it. Yeah. Yeah, man. But no, it's become the world to me. Like even my wife knows the minute he was born, there wasn't one birthday that I wanted to spend without him.
Mhm.
And it's as he gets older, man, it's dope. You know what I mean? Like I could actually sit down and have like full blown conversations with him until he pulls the same sarcasm that I pull. And then
God.
now we like, all right, we're good.
People are like, cut it out. It's
Yeah,
nighttime.
yeah. Yep,
That's a
absolutely,
fact.
absolutely, man.
Question for you.
Mhm.
How often do you make time to spend with your immediate family?
Not enough. Not enough, man. I'm still struggling with that, bro, because I'm unfortunately caught up in gotta provide, gotta get this done, gotta work on this, gotta be focused on this, gotta set this up for the future. And for the few times that's why I'm so thankful, like for my wife, because she's the one who makes sure a lot of times that we have it. Because without her to keep setting that, knowing me, man, I'll be full steam ahead and make like maybe little 5-10 minute moments and conversations and then just get right back to it. So I'm hoping that I know that I have to create that routine. I know I have to. Um, but yeah, what about you?
I kind of got a cheat. There's always practice. There's always a game. There's always an after school event. I feel like something is always happening. And I don't know if I'm double dipping, but I mean, it kind of coincides with I don't get to spend uh, a lot of time as an entire cluster. It's usually me one on one with one of them, one on two. I got
Mhm.
one and she got two. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, got all three, gotta go. You know what I'm saying? But it's a little difficult to get all of us on the same page doing the same thing. all being happy at the same time too. It's like
Facts.
you know how hard it is to get a photo. All five of you are looking at the same spot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody smiling, nobody looking this way, nobody blinking. It's like that trying to carve some time out sometime. You know what I mean? Just trying to find a perfect moment where everybody can be in unison. Everybody got ice cream at the same time. Everybody got juice at the same time. Everybody still got food on their plate at the same time. Like, let's all do it now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But the cheat code is like sports right now for me. Except for the little one, Lennox somehow. I don't know how he does it, but he'll be cool. Getting dressed in the house and the ride. We get there, we walk in. First quarter, as soon as he hit it, the buzzer go. This nigga look around, start crying. Really, I was looking at him like, bruh, I had ample time to get this shit out. You know what I'm saying? But that's back to everybody being happy at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But we're working on it. We're working on it.
That's it,
uh,
man. That's it.
you got any favorite go-tos that all the family does love or all the family hates? So you know you got to get it off the list.
Karaoke.
They all
Karaoke
love it or
night.
hate it.
Well, love it. Love
Okay,
it.
okay.
That's the go-to. Like if there was anything, I was like, every time we do this, we have a great time. Throw on the old Disney classics, some of the new Pixar joints, and we go to town, man. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? Like we got the little mics in the house, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty good time, man. How about you?
Oh wait, let's not get past karaoke. Who be judging? Who like are there winners into this? How's this going?
Oh no, no, no. It's pure
Ah,
fun. Pure fun, man. Pure
you gotta
fun.
spice it up. Say, hey, winner tonight gets a Sunday. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Oh no. But me, on my side, I think yeah, movie night it might be one of our pastimes, and we'll do like a whole fake sleepover in the living room, hold the bed from the room all the way to the living room. Everybody just kind of crash out. Um, it's dope shit. Even the dog get involved. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's just like, nigga, you look at my face, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But yeah, we try to maximize movie night as we could. But 30 minutes in, low lights, cozy seats. You know where this is going, right? Everybody
yep.
got a pillow.
That's a fact.
And 30 minutes in, three different types of snores happening at once. It's like, man, y'all
Yeah.
killing me, man. I'm gonna watch this
Yeah.
movie without you. Oh,
Yeah. That's a fact. That's why like movie night is dope, but same thing happens with us. A lot of times I fall asleep first. But
damn.
it all depends on what we watching. You know what I mean? But Darius is
Okay.
funny because Darius will like he'll put on a movie and he is so interested in the movie, but he wants to make sure we're watching. If we're not watching it and we're not as interested as he is, he gonna have a problem. You know what I mean? Like y'all gotta laugh when I laugh. Y'all gotta get what's happening. He will pause it and make sure we get it. If we miss anything, he will rewind it. But he
Respect.
needs you on the same level as him, respectfully. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? He's like, nah, I'm good. Y'all not feeling it like way I'm feeling it. We straight.
Y'all not fucking with me. I'm fucking with y'all.
Yeah,
I'm out.
yeah.
I respect it. I respect
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to do that with being a whack. If we all watch something, gotta look over, just do the old hand test across the face, like, the eyes ain't even open, man.
Yep.
I do that mid show just to catch up. That was looking up at the credits, right? It's like, what episode? You was sleeping. Oh, was it? Man, I
Yep.
did the eyes twice, man. You was knocked out.
Yep. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Every
I
time,
think
every time.
that's like a relationship stamp. Like it's always that you sleeping? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. We watching. Like,
I can hear you breathing, right? Like,
yeah, man. Yeah.
thought I was being
You
sneaky.
feel the head get heavy and shit. Nigga, you're like,
It's
come on,
rough,
man.
man. It's rough.
Yeah, man. Any family time moments that you're kind of like, "Ah, we doing this again?
Yeah, nigga, laundry. Hate that shit. My wife be like, all right, y'all, trying to separate the clothes. Let's give it to him. We all be like, everybody shoulders drop. Like, we
Mm-hmm.
got to clean clothes again. She's like, yes, every 5 days. Y'all keep wearing clothes. Then y'all take showers. Then y'all put on pajamas. Then y'all throw them right in the head. You know, y'all never sleeping. It's like, it's a
Mm-hmm.
vicious cycle. But laundry, I don't care for. Oh, that that what to eat question amongst five. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh,
That's tough.
Uh,
That's
you know what I mean? The 1 or 2 nights we don't cook, we got, we just press for time. Oh, what we gonna do? One says pizza. One says Chinese. One says Wendy's. Jen's like, oh, I just want a salad. I'll be like, I'm gonna drink some cold water and go to sleep. I ain't dealing with y'all. I gotta be a big class too. Like, nope, water gonna do me justice.
yep.
Let me know, yeah,
Man.
as a group. How about you got anything on your side where it's like you don't need these moments?
Um, I don't know, man. Everything we do is pretty much cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the one thing that I thought would like be a bit of a deterrent was Darius's movie picks. But Darius has this weird way of finding a movie that you would probably have no interest in, and it's
Mhm.
pretty good. Like if you
Yeah.
give it a chance and you're open minded, it's not bad. And I'm gonna get into a couple of them later, but this kid, man, like he has good taste when it comes to picking movies and TV shows. I give him that.
Sure. We got a thumbs up, thumbs down system in this house when it comes to movies. We all look at a movie, we all go, put the trailer on, right?
Mhm.
We all watch it, we all look at each other. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. The next one, next one. Oh,
Yeah, man. Yep. So on the family time tip, man, we know that actually being able to have it can present different obstacles, different hurdles. For me personally, I would say the biggest hurdle would be giving them my full attention when we're having family time. And the issue there, of course, is I'm always on my phone, handling something, taking care of something, and I don't know if it's just some sort of attention thing, but if whatever's on TV isn't grasping my full attention, I go over to the phone. Yeah, just like that.
yeah, but
You know
yeah,
what I
but
mean? I'm watching a parlay. I'm trying to see how these clips are doing. You know what I'm saying? Do we have any new
so much happening.
subscribers? Yeah, like it's so much. So, but that's where I talk about. Like Darius checks me. He'll be like, "Why are you in your phone?" And I'm like, and I gotta watch
I didn't even marry you.
yeah, and I gotta watch myself with him with that because he just wants us all to really enjoy the film together. And there'll be times where I'll be like, dude, I'm on like I gotta do this. If you don't want me to watch this and I can't do this, I don't want to be here.
Mhm.
Not the best thing to do, fellas. Do not repeat that. You know
Please
what I
don't.
mean? And it's really just, just trying to find time to just let that device go and fully be in the moment with the family, enjoy everything. And then of course making time, like, me and my wife were always busy. But I commend her because she finds it no matter what she's doing, even if she gotta like bake, go sit down for a minute, fake watch the show, then pause it, go, take it out the oven, let it sit, sit back, watch the show. Me, if I'm
Word.
locked in, I'm locked in. I can't just be editing something and then be like, all right, let's watch the show and then go back. You know what I mean? But there's ways to create that shit, man. So I gotta work on that.
For sure. Same here. It's crazy. Yeah. We all live in the same house. We got different schedules. I don't get it because we all busy in the day from like 7 a.m. to say 5 p.m. School, work, whatever it may be. So you assume 5 to 10, we can find a moment. Nah, somebody. I mean, it's just everybody got something to do. Like I'm doing
Right.
something 5 to 6. Somebody else doing something 5 to 6:30. Somebody else doing something 6:30 to 7:30. What I mean? It's just rough. You
Mhm.
really got to put it on the calendar, and everyone has to respect that time. And working on it. We all working on it as a family. But
Yeah.
we need somebody to take the head though, take the lead. Because me and Jen be like, hey, while I'm sleeping, yeah, do the family time, right? Somebody, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We
Right.
got there taking attendance. It's like, oh, I'm missing one. Maybe tomorrow. It's like, sorry, y'all. Oh,
Yeah, man. And then the other cheat code with that is there's always that one thing y'all do that there's one kid that doesn't like it. So if that's the kid that sleep, it's like, all right, well, technically they don't enjoy this, so we good.
Oh man, quick side story. Kennedy was asking Jen to make cookies for like 2 weeks straight.
Mm.
We got some cookies, little chocolate chip joints, not crazy, big little tub. She falls asleep. So I was like, "Oh, let's make some cookies." And, oh, we all like, "Cool, dope." You know, she know how to turn on the oven on. I mean, boil up some cookies, throw it in, parchment paper, butter it up. Come there, just checking every 2 minutes. We're a professional. We appreciate it. Make sure she ain't burning herself. Cookies came out like perfect, so crunchy, everything was great. The next day rolls around, right? For some reason, somebody said, "Oh, let's make some more cookies." And he's like, "More." Everybody just said, "Whoa." Everybody looked away. She's like, "That was a cookie time?" It was like, yeah, last night we all like had to talk to her like we felt like we was in a precinct. We just like, yo, the bank left the vault open. We was like, yo, ain't nobody watching all of this. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
man.
we had to
Be the
come to the
closest
garage.
ones to you, dog.
She was looking at us like, you pelican bay for you, mother. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was just like,
Mhm.
we had to make a whole batch solo. So now that's all you, dog. You contested. You earned it, man. We thought she was gonna share one. She's like, nah, she's to the room.
Nah.
We're just like
Yep.
catching up.
Mhm.
But yeah. Does Darius find you more fun than Shay, or vice versa?
I would say he I would say he has his own idea of fun. Whoever takes him to the fun times more would be considered the fun parent, and that would be Shay. Um, I think
You
he
got to be
finds
lately.
me funnier than her because that's we're just funny, right? Our family is just comedians all around. Um, but definitely, if you ask him like who does he have more of a fun time with, Shay's winning that battle.
Yeah, kids
What about
definitely
you?
live by the old Janitor. Like, what have you done for me lately?
Hmm.
Who was the last one to do some fun shit for me? Like you just
That's
said
true.
with Darius. So, hey, mom always wins. Like, that man's just the way, it's just the way the table, it's just the way the cards fall. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. But
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't know if my kids find me fun. They might laugh at it here and there, but like my good jokes, I didn't be cracking a smile. I'll be like, "Hmm, maybe I'm not funny." You have to have a command and mirror moment. Like, are you who you think you are, my nigga? Your kids don't make you that nigga. Like, maybe I'm not. Like, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think they.
Yeah, man. Am I back? I don't even know who glitched out. It was probably me. Oh yeah, I think it was you.
Huh,
It doesn't matter. We're back. All
so,
right. So the last one on this segment, man. You ever just having like a really cool time with your kids, and y'all are just laughing it up, having a good time, man. Whatever it is that y'all doing, then you just glance over to your wife, and she's just kind of looking at you like, why the hell they like you? You know what I mean? Like y'all having a little too much fun for me over there. What's so fun about him? Like she's looking at y'all like I don't get it. Like why do you like that ever happened to you?
like it's in reverse in this house. Even if me and the kids are having a good time, and mom comes in through the door, whatever we was doing, flatline. Mom's
Oh.
here. We out. New shit. I know daddy was steak, but he just turned into mac and cheese, and mommy's a steak. So we gonna see how her day was, and make sure she good. My dumb ass, I go out,
Mhm.
I'm like, hey babe, how's your day? Fuck us. You know what I'm saying? It's all about you now. But yeah, those moments are rare in that case. Where, she kind of walks in, and we all have to have fun, and they don't try to pull her right into what we're doing. It's never a restricted item on that. There's been a few moments I'm coming, and they was having fun. They go like, fun stops. That's I'm like, damn. What you laughing about? They were like, "E, damn, I can't even." I, 'cause I'm like, I'm gonna go to the back. They don't even care, bro.
Yeah.
They ruthless. Ruthless.
Yeah, man. Yeah, kids. I think kids have no filter. They're gonna do what they want, and if they feel like they got to shift gears, they will shift gears and not care about your feelings at all, man. All right, man. Listen, family time is very important, man. Hopefully, y'all listening to us, you got a little view into, things you can do, things you probably shouldn't do, and things you can work on. And just know we're all in this, man. We're all trying to figure things out as we go along the way. But I think the most important thing is that we try and make that time, because you're only going to be at this point in your life. At this point in your life, right? You know what I mean? Tomorrow's another day
Facts.
older. 5 years from now, their lives are changing, your lives are changing, and so on and so forth. So it's very important to appreciate them now. I'm pretty sure you all can attest, man. You remember when you were just holding your kids like a football, walking around the house, seeing if something was in the fridge. Now they the ones going in the fridge asking you why ain't nothing in there, So
Facts.
it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Enjoy it, y'all. Oh man. Anything else before we move on?
That's all I got, sir.
All right. So we're heading over to TV show, movies, and music recommendations, man. We are going to start briefly with Love is Blind. I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but Kenny, have you checked out season 8 yet?
I was waiting for the reunion week. That's when I usually binge, try to catch it all up. Again. Working on it. Working on it.
All right. All right. So I will just
How's the
give
season
some
been so far?
briefs. Listen, man. I feel like, and I actually put this on one of their posts on IG. I feel like the show got hit with an executive order, because when I tell you, like, there's no sazon, there's no curry, there's barely any cornbread. Like, this
Mm.
show is straight mayonnaise, man. Mayonnaise to the
Boo.
T. It's dry. It's filled with like the moons and stars and all kinds. They're claiming themselves as girlfriend and boyfriend. It's like, are you getting engaged or not? Like, that's all we came here to know. We're trying to get to the honeymoon. We're trying to get to the spice when y'all around each other, when y'all all see each other. 4 episodes of pure pod work was unnecessary.
Mm.
And y'all already know I got my things, I got my issues with Vanessa Lachey and this damn reunions and the way it goes. So now just to watch 4 episodes of hour each of just pod talk, it was crazy. It was fucking crazy, man. But without giving away anything, because I know y'all gotta catch up. Just a couple of shout outs, man. Shout out to Coach B Dot. If you're watching, you know who that is. Hold your head, my girl. You know what I'm saying? Madison, karma is up, you know what? You know what I'm saying? You deserved everything that came at you. Is what it is. Devin, thanks for holding it down for the black man and holding it down for the culture. Really hope things work out with who he picked. Like I said, I won't reveal too much. But at some point, once me and Kenny have both watched it, man, as we usually do, we'll sit down, compare notes, and of course, the reunion shows are always spicy. So can't wait to get to that, man. But listen, let us know how you feeling about this season. Share your thoughts, share your concerns. We definitely want to know, because I got some things to say about the season. It's trash.
Another show I haven't seen in its entirety, but the clips have been hilarious. Has been Temptation Island. Have you ever seen it before?
Yeah, it moved to what's one of those channels? I think Peacock now, so I can't watch it no more.
Okay, okay. This is dude named Montana, some shit like that. He's been going through nasty times. I'm not sure of the premise of the show, but every time I see these 2, 3 clips, he's watching this girl get smashed up by another guy on TV. Friends and wouldn't watch it happen and just doing it again, y'all. I'm like, bro, like, what y'all gonna go home after this? Like, I'm like, what are you
Wow.
doing? Like, and only, only reason I keep end up watching because it's all in Spanish. There's no subtitles. I'm really just locked in on nothing but visuals. But emotions, you can read emotions no matter what language. So I'm just like, this nigga's going through some real pain. She's going
Yeah,
through her own kind of pain. She's enjoying her. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just like, yo, this is nasty work. But
yeah.
yeah, Temptation Island, man. The boy Montega, whatever his name is, he got to get a shotgun or something. You got to protect this shit. It's crazy
Either
out
way,
there.
man. Either way, man's going through it.
Man's going
Whatever
through it
his name is.
for sure, for sure.
Either way, man. All right, so just moving over to some movie picks, man. Like I told y'all, my son, he's just he be finding these gems, man. There's a movie called Flow. It's about a black cat that witnesses a disaster, and actually goes on this journey. And as it's going through this journey, it meets all these different animals, and they're all just figuring out a way to coexist as they go through this natural disaster. And mind you, this is one of those movies. I don't know the exact name for it, but there's no real like talking. Like you hear the noises that the animals make.
Mhm.
But the interaction, the expressions, everything that's going on, it's more than enough for you to actually follow the film and potentially enjoy it. But definitely kudos to Darius. Great pick, man. And I liked it. It was cool.
Okay.
And then the next movie I got here is Wild Robot. I believe it is on Prime as well. I think both Flow is free, and I think Wild Robot you might have to pay for. But allegedly, there are services out there, but we won't get into that. But yeah, Wild Robot. Wild Robot, man, it's a good film. It's about of course, obviously, right, a robot
Mhm.
that gets lost in from one of the shipments that goes out, and it ends up raising up this I think it's a Gosling, or help me out in the chat, babe, I forgot what it is. um and the robot is pretty much ordered to perform tasks, and after it performs its task it's supposed to go back. But in this particular case, since it was lost and it's just walking amongst the jungle trying to figure itself out, it turns into this amazing story about how it actually has an impact on everyone in the jungle, and there's a specific impact it has. And listen, man, it's one of those, man, that might make you shed a thug tear at the end. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the
Oh,
whole storyline and how it builds. But yeah, man, my son came. He came prepared, man. We had movie night on Monday, President's Day, and this kid, man, he continues to deliver every time, man.
shining. Shining. Was there any movie? I did see that SZA and Keith Farmer movie. One of these days, days like this, something like that. Very Friday-ish, but it was cool. It was
Remember
great.
the days or something like that with
Yeah,
what is it, with
yeah,
SZA and Kiki or something?
yeah. It was cool. Damn, what's the name of it? One of them days. There you go.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
that was cool. It was cool. It did what they had to do, but it was a cool movie.
Oh, and before we jump off this, man, I think you brought up the show Paradise.
Yes, you caught it. You watching it? You into it?
Dude,
Right.
dude.
That's some shit to talk about. Man, but
Yo.
no, I didn't see the one yet. They drop on Tuesday. I didn't see it. I gotta
Oh,
catch
there's a
up to
new.
that.
Oh, great! I know
Every
exactly.
Tuesday they drop.
Dave, as soon as we get off here, we know what we're doing. We gotta catch
Yes.
this new episode.
But it's getting good. It's getting good. Like, the whole Truman
Yeah,
Show effect. I was like, oh, no, it's
bro,
getting good. It's getting
bro.
good. That's the sun. That's the sun this whole time. That's crazy.
I was like,
Oh,
what's
it's a good
like?
one.
Everything keeps catching me off guard. I love it. I love it.
Mhm.
All right, man. Anything else before we shift to sports corner?
No, no, I ain't watching much other than that.
All right, man. Over the FCP Sports Corner, man. Definitely, once again, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles winning the Super Bowl. Parade looked lit, man. You saw Gillian Wallow out there, Saquon's out there bringing ball boys into the parade and all that.
Burn.
Jalen, of course, out there with the signature cigar, looking like MJ in his prime. Yo, man,
They did it.
earn, not given. That's it.
Did it. Shut them boys up over there in KC.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. And then definitely want to pay homage to one of New York's finest. He definitely went over to Baltimore for a bit for school, but he's always going to be New York's own. Carmelo Anthony, class of 2025 finalist for the Hall of Fame, Basketball Hall of Fame. Melo is just one of them ones, man. You could say a lot about his career. You could say a lot about him not winning a championship. But if you talk about a dude who stood on business his entire career, didn't let go of his integrity, stayed who he was, and a guaranteed bucket. I don't care who you put in front of him or what team you put him
Nice.
on. This is well deserved, man. Shout out to Melo.
When you say finalist, he officially is the group. He's part of the group that they pick from.
I will check on that right now.
I wasn't sure who else. It was officially announced. I wasn't sure yet. That.
Yeah, so there's 17 finalists, including Carmelo Anthony. So yeah, I think at some point they will give the actual like who's getting in. So
Okay. I think it's his first eligible.
Yeah. Yeah, the finalists will be put forward to the honors committee to be considered for election as a member of the class of 2025. Yep.
I gotta go check out who else here, see if he makes some shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, who else is on here? You got Danny Crawford, a referee, Billy Donovan, Dwight Howard. There's some other guys. I don't think you know them. I know you know Sue Bird. Maya Moore is on that finalist list.
Maya's not in yet?
Yeah, nah, man.
Yeah. Is White's up here already? Jeez, that feels too fast. Maya feels too long.
Yeah, man. Yep. All right.
But Melo should be all right, though.
No, yeah, absolutely. I don't see what would stop that. Did you watch any of this NBA All-Star anything, man?
Sadly, I did catch big chunks of it at times. Thank God for the white guys. They really saved this weekend. Blacks didn't show up, man. Sorry. As overpopulated as this league is, they didn't show up, man. McClung, I ain't gonna lie. In contest, when the kid came out, I was like, oh, we've seen this. So wait a minute. Was he gonna jump over the long way? And then they kind of angled it. I was like, at first, I was like, if he do this shit the long way, I'm throwing his TV out the window. But he did some shit. Kobe barely made. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he did his thing. Like, I think going forward, if he's in it, I don't know what else anybody else is going to do. He averaged 50 every round.
Yep.
I was like, what you gonna do?
Yeah, man. I saw something online where John Morant was trying to say if Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine get back in it, he'll get in it. Now, if we get a Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon, John Morant, and Matt McClung, this one right here, I think that's what the league would need to put some spice back into this NBA All-Star. Like that one would be very interesting. It would have my attention for sure.
Listen, I'm not opposed to them kind of niggas off the street. I ain't mad at that, man. There's a college dude jumping out the gym. Somebody some old and one mixtape still got it, and pull them in, man. Hold up, these are dunks. We're not, we're not signing contracts. Let's see who do it the best. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. He's a felon, no, but everybody else should be all right. You know what I'm saying?
No,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, you're trying to be a role model. We're just taking right now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But another highlight of the weekend was Mr. Beats. He was giving like 100,000 to a fan that could make like a half court shot. What the competition was, if Dame Dollar make 3 before you make 1, you don't win it. You know, so it got pretty close. Dame hit 2 of them, and then like as the buzzer was going out, the fan shot the last. You know what I mean? His last go. Hit it when the shit went off. I was like, oh shit, he made it. That was dope. I didn't think he was gonna make it.
Yeah.
Got a quick 100K. Did you see that? I don't know if it was a halftime. I don't know where they squeezes hard in, but I saw like the clips after.
Let me tell you, man, I caught maybe a piece of the skills challenge and then a piece of the dunk contest. That's as much NBA All-Star Weekend I got, man. It's just it didn't have the same luster as it usually had. It didn't have my interest. So yeah, man, ain't much I can tell you about it.
Dame lost a 3 point. I think
Yeah,
it's supposed to
I
go to.
heard that.
It would have been a 3-peat this year if he would have got it. I'm like, hey, if Casey can't shine, neither can Dame. Tough
Yeah,
man. But Tyler Hero, he took that one this year. But yeah, man, the white guys, they came through. Thank God. God. Where was LeBron
yeah.
though? I didn't see him at all. Was he
Honestly,
nominated?
it's
They made.
okay. I think I think it's okay. He was nursing an injury. He wanted to rest his. He was having like some ankle or foot soreness. I think it's okay. I think LeBron is at that point where there's nothing the All Stars can do for him. It's great that people vote for him, but I think it's fine at this point. I think he has bigger goals. You know, he's got Luca on the team now, so yeah, man. Why gamble out there?
True. That too. That too.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let the young boys get it. You know what I'm saying? And one last thing also, we can change the format again, and I couldn't even follow it. There was too much going on. There was multiple teams. It was like quarters for games. I didn't know what was going on, man. OGs, there was some rising star niggas on the main court. I'm like, yo, hold up, man. Like, what the fuck is going on? Where is LeBron? That's what I kept saying. I was like, yo, what is going on? I don't know none of these niggas. But
Mhm.
I don't know. I hope they go back to the Kobe format they had a few years ago where, first one to 24, then win by this. They need to go back to that. Because whatever they
Mhm.
did this last, I can't even follow the shit. And I wasn't even interested enough to go see the rules. I was just like, you know what? No, not doing it.
Yep. I agree, brother. I agree. This next one, man, heading over to the NFL, man. The Jets officially informed Aaron Rodgers that they will no longer require his services going into next season. Are you
Get that nigga's
surprised by
papers.
this?
Nah, get that nigga's papers, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. We appreciate it.
I agree.
We're gonna keep the receiver though. But
Yeah.
you can go, bro. You still catches,
Yeah.
but you can't throw. So we gonna we gonna find a new way to get this done without you, buddy. Yeah,
Yep.
he can get up out of here. We're cool with that. We are so cool with that. So quick side basketball off the court talk.
Hmm.
You know, young Jordan. You know, Anthony Edwards, right? Now, about a year ago, he was dipping and dabbing in these streets. You know, chilling with the ladies chilling with him. Unfortunately, hey, take it to the tango. Come to find out, he don't like tangoing after all. Right. So last year he got into a situation, got a bit public. That, young lady's having, hey, pregnant, having this kid. He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be there. I don't want it. I don't know why you did this. It is what it is. I don't even know what happens in that situation. Fast forward to now, same situation, new girl. She's like 38. Anthony Edwards, he's like what, 23 now? I don't think he's even 24
Hmm.
yet, right? But he's the same Anthony from last year. He's like, yo, I don't know what you're doing. You're crazy. I don't want it. Put in the group chat. He's talking like a young boy. He's like, send me the vid. Haha, you bugging. He don't give a fuck. Right? So, but she's standing on business. She's gonna have this child with or without him in her life. And listen, I don't want to be that guy. Yes, it takes two to tango. But will there ever be any accountability on the woman's end? It's just like if you're of age, he's a young guy, and he's telling you he's not interested. Yes, he should have walked away.
Mm.
Not that, hey, yes,
Oh,
you should have stopped him. But at some point, come on.
yeah, man. Unfortunately, fellas, man.
This is a two-way
this
street with
is
her.
uh, this is why you just got to be careful who you lay down with, man. I can't stress it enough. There I it will always fall on us because we make the decision to enter a woman, and we have a choice whether to enter there protected or not. And Once you go in there unprotected, dog, you know what I'm saying? Guns hot. You know what I mean? The clock
Yeah,
ticks until either you escape danger or you in the danger zone. So best advice I could give is you gonna rock around out here, man. Just make sure you're wearing your hat. That's all I'm saying.
rough out here. But yeah, man, that's I got an NBA side of things.
Got you, got you.
Uh,
What's
last
going
thing
on with
for
Netflix?
football though, Netflix. If you enjoyed the Christmas show, the Christmas stream, they are looking to into Sunday games. I don't know how early this would be. I don't think it's going to be as soon as next season, but they are looking
Mm,
to pay for some rights. Get part of the afternoon package from a Sunday NFL team. Um, I just hope I'm not on Netflix on a Sunday and they go, "Hey, what our Sunday ticket?" No, you do. Oh yeah, the price is going up. I'm like, come on,
yeah,
man. It just would have been a summer, man. Don't give me the fall increase too.
facts.
It'll be
That's
nasty
facts.
out there.
Hmm. Yeah, man. No, I agree with you. I think that will definitely they'll definitely leverage that to try and get people to pay more for their subscription. Netflix is they're trying to get into the cable business. Slowly but surely, they're trying to get into the cable business, and it's going to be interesting to see how the race is going. I know the stock is doing amazing. So if you talk about the race between Netflix and Amazon, and Disney's trying to stay competitive by trying to beef up having all of their subscriptions in one, so you don't have to go to different apps, and you can now get your Hulu and get your ESPN without leaving the app.
Speaking of that, Disney is offering a watered fucking down version of Hulu. I don't like it.
Yeah,
That shit
yeah,
got
it
like
is.
10 shows, 10 movies. I'm like, this is not the Hulu I know. I'm like, I thought I was paying for the three-way package. I tried to go to my Hulu account. Like, hey, I'm gonna log in. Here's our new package. I'm like, wait a minute. What the three pack? What am I paying every month? Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't go to that solo. No, we don't do it solo no more, man. You gotta talk Disney. I was like, yo, my account ain't good. My money ain't good over here. He said,
Yeah,
hey, you
man.
got another dub? We can come over here. I was like, I ain't got it. I ain't got it after all. But,
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, but we're slowly narrowing down, man. I can see us, potentially either just, narrowing it down to Netflix or Prime soon, because like we're super busy, man. And a lot of times, man, it's just like you're chasing around these shows on the same platforms. After a while, you just kind of settle in and be like, listen, if it ain't for me, if it ain't on this platform, it ain't for me. That's just the way it is.
I'll hear
Yep.
about it in the news if it was that though.
That's it.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? That's about it. Living
That's
through
it.
clips.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Anything else before we get out of here?
That's all I got on what's in my gut, man.
All right, man. Once again, man, we appreciate everybody who tuned in with us tonight, man. IG, X, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, man. We appreciate you all. Do remember, Economic Empowerment Podcast, episode 5 is out. Property Management, hosted by Rob Mel Lee, featuring Damian Smith. Make sure y'all go and check that out. Really good information, man. Listen, we will tell y'all every single time we're live on here. Right now, the information is free. Do not complain to us when the price goes up.
I went up too.
When I tell you this boy Ramel is busy, he is busy. I think he's been on 3 different podcasts and articles in the last 2 weeks. I got the chance to see him live on some situations as well through IG. So listen, man, I can't stress this enough, guys. I really can't. I will, just because I care that much. But at some point, there literally nothing Kenny or I can do for you. So yeah.
Two more weeks to get put a good order in for you.
You know what I mean?
That's about it, brother.
That's it. That's it. Other than that, man, appreciate all y'all. Do not forget to subscribe. Check out all our past episodes. Check out all our past lives, and we will see y'all next Wednesdays, unless we get hit with an executive order. Even then, we'll be on.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Can't DI us. They ought to be, yeah. Peace.